What if the secret to inner peace lies in embracing the chaos of life exactly as it is? Welcome to Daily Stoic Habits, where we dive into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism to transform how you navigate the world. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button for daily Stoic habits and ring the bell so you never miss a dose of practical philosophy. Today, we're kicking off a three-part journey into Stoicism, starting with the heart of it all, understanding reality. This isn't just ancient theory, it's a mindset shift that can ground you, no matter what life throws your way. Ready to see the world through a Stoic's eyes? Let's dive in. Picture yourself stuck in traffic, late for a meeting, your stress levels spiking, or maybe you're replaying a conversation where someone let you down. These moments feel overwhelming, don't they? Stoicism steps in here, offering a crystal clear lens to cut through the noise. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. Sounds simple, but it's a game changer. The ancient philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius weren't just pondering life in togas. They were wrestling with the same frustrations we face today: setbacks, uncertainty, and the unpredictability of the world. So, what's this reality Stoics are so obsessed with? It's the raw, unfiltered truth of what's happening right now, not what you wish was happening or fear might happen. Stoics draw a line in the sand. There are things in your control, like your thoughts, your actions, your attitude, and then there's everything else: other people's opinions, the weather, the outcome of your big presentation. Trying to control the uncontrollable, that's a recipe for misery. But when you focus on your own choices, you reclaim your power. Imagine the freedom of not being rattled by a rude comment or a canceled flight. That's the Stoic promise. Why does this matter? Because accepting reality is the foundation of calm. Your mind stops fighting what is and starts working with it. Think about a time you felt crushed. Maybe you lost a job or faced a personal failure. The pain didn't come from the event itself, but from your resistance to it. The voice in your head screaming, "This shouldn't be happening." Stoicism flips that script. It says, "This is happening. Now, what's my next move?" It's like standing firm in a storm instead of cursing the rain. By aligning with reality, you unlock a kind of mental clarity that's unshakable. Let's make this real. Say you're dealing with a tough day, your car breaks down, your inbox is a nightmare, and you're just done. A Stoic pauses, takes a breath, and asks, "What can I control here?" You can't fix the car instantly, but you can choose to. Stay calm, call for help, and tackle one email at a time. That shift doesn't erase the problem, but it stops the spiral of frustration. It's not about pretending everything's fine, it's about owning your response. Over time, this practice rewires how you face challenges, big or small. This is just the start. In the next parts, we'll explore practical Stoic tools to master your mind and apply this wisdom to everyday life. For now, let's anchor ourselves in reality, where true strength begins. If this resonates, smash that like button, subscribe to Daily Stoic Habits, and ring the bell for more. What's one thing in your life you can start accepting today? Drop it in the comments, and let's keep the conversation going. Today, we're diving into the heart of Stoicism, understanding reality. This isn't just some dusty philosophy. From ancient Greece, it's a practical way to find calm and strength in a world that's often messy and unpredictable. We're going to unpack what reality means to Stoics, why accepting it is the key to inner peace, and how this mindset works in everyday life. Whether you're facing a tough day or a major life shakeup, this Stoic lens can change how you see the world. Let's get started. What does reality mean in Stoicism? It's the raw truth of what's happening right now, stripped of your hopes, fears, or frustrations. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, had a razor-sharp way of sorting life into categories: what you can control and what you can't. Your thoughts, your actions, your attitude, those are in your hands. But the weather, other people's opinions, or whether your big project succeeds, those are out of your reach. This split is called the Dichotomy of Control, and it's the backbone of Stoic thinking. Picture yourself stressing over a delayed flight. You can't control the plane, but you can control whether you snap at the gate agent or take a deep breath and grab a coffee instead. Focusing on what's yours to shape is like finding solid ground in a storm. Why is this so powerful? Because most of our stress comes from fighting reality. You want things to be different, your boss to be fairer, your plans to go perfectly, but reality doesn't bend to your wishes. The Stoics saw this struggle as the root of suffering. When you argue with what is, you're like a swimmer thrashing against the current, exhausting yourself. Accepting reality doesn't mean giving up. It means swimming with the current, using your energy wisely. This shift is freeing. Imagine you're stuck in traffic, late for a meeting. Your first instinct might be to grip the wheel and curse, but a Stoic pauses and thinks, this is happening. I can't change the traffic, but I can stay calm and call ahead. Suddenly, you're not a victim of the situation, you're in charge of your response. Let's dig into the psychology behind this. Stoicism teaches that peace comes from aligning your mind with reality, not resisting it. When you accept what's happening, you stop feeding the cycle of anger or anxiety. It's like turning off a faucet that's been flooding your brain with stress. The Stoics believe your judgments, how you interpret events, shape your emotions. More than the events themselves. Lose a job, the event is neutral. It's your story about it. I'm a failure. I'll never recover. That causes the pain. A Stoic rewrites that story. This is a setback. I can learn from it and keep moving. This mental discipline builds a kind of inner fortress where external chaos can't shake you. Ever notice how some people stay cool under pressure? That's the Stoic mindset at work. Now, let's bring this to life with real-world situations. Picture a moment when you felt crushed. Maybe you got passed over for a promotion. Your mind races. It's not fair. I deserved it. That resistance amplifies the sting. A Stoic approach is different. You acknowledge the disappointment. It's real, but you focus on what's in your control. Can you ask for feedback? Work on new skills? Look for other opportunities. By accepting the reality of the rejection, you shift from feeling stuck to taking action. It's not about pretending it doesn't hurt. It's about choosing your next step. Or think about a personal failure, like a project that flopped. Maybe you poured weeks into a presentation and it bombed. The instinct is to spiral. Why didn't it work? What will people think? A Stoic steps back and says, the presentation happened. I can't change the past, but I can analyze what went wrong and improve. This mindset turns failure into a teacher. You start seeing setbacks as data, not disasters. It's like a scientist running an experiment. A failed test isn't the end. It's a step toward the answer. What about deeper pain, like loss or grief? Stoicism doesn't ask you to be a robot. If you've lost someone close, the sadness is real, and the Stoics wouldn't tell you to suppress it, but they'd urge you to focus on what you can control, how you honor their memory, how you care for yourself, how to keep going. Imagine sitting with that grief and thinking, this hurts, and that's okay. I can still choose to live with purpose today. It's not about erasing the pain, but refusing to let it define you. This is Stoic resilience, feeling the weight, but carrying it with strength. These examples, job loss, failure, grief, show how accepting reality works in the mess of daily life. It's not a one-time fix. It's a practice. The more you train yourself to focus on what you control, the less power external events have over you. You start to feel lighter, like you're not carrying the world's chaos on your shoulders. In our next parts, we'll build on this with tools to master your mind and apply Stoicism to work, relationships, and beyond. For now, try this. The next time you're stressed, ask yourself, what's in my control here? Act on that, and let the rest go. Now that we've grounded ourselves in understanding reality, let's get to the good stuff, the practical tools of Stoicism. These aren't just theories to ponder, they're daily practices that can steady your mind and strengthen your resolve, no matter what life throws at you. We're diving into 3 core Stoic techniques: the Dichotomy of Control, negative visualization, and Amor Fati, plus some hands-on exercises to make them part of your routine. Think of this as your Stoic toolbox, ready to help you navigate stress, setbacks, or even just a rough morning. Let's jump in and see how these tools can transform your day-to-day life. First, the dichotomy of control. This is Stoicism's secret weapon for cutting through the chaos. The idea is straightforward. Divide life into two categories: what you can control and what you can't. Your thoughts, your actions, your effort, those are yours to shape. The outcome of a big meeting, what someone thinks of you, or whether it rains on your weekend plans, those are out of your hands. It's like sorting laundry. Keep what's yours and let the rest go. Most of us waste energy stressing over things we can't change. Picture yourself obsessing over a snarky comment from a coworker. You can't control their words, but you can control whether you let it ruin your day or respond with calm confidence. That's the Stoic move. Let's paint a picture. Say you're launching a side hustle, pouring your heart into it. You've done everything right, built the website, marketed like crazy, but sales are slow. The instinct is to spiral. Why isn't this working? I'm failing. The dichotomy of control pulls you back. You can't force customers to buy, but you can tweak your strategy, reach out to new audiences, or keep showing up. Focus there, and the stress starts to fade. It's like steering a boat. You can't control the waves, but you can adjust the sails. This tool helps you zero in on what matters, saving your energy for where it counts. How do you apply it? Next, time you're stressed, pause and ask, what's in my control right now? Maybe you're stuck in a long line at the store. You can't speed it up, but you can choose to breathe deeply, listen to a podcast, or smile at the cashier. That shift feels small, but it's powerful over time. It's like building a mental muscle. You get better at letting go of the uncontrollable and owning your response. The Stoics, like Epictetus, live by this, reminding themselves daily to focus on their own choices. It's clarity in action. Next up, negative visualization. Don't let the name fool you. This isn't about being a downer. It's about being prepared. The Stoics knew life can hit hard, so they practiced imagining tough scenarios to build mental toughness. Think of it like a firefighter running drills before a blaze. What if you lose your job? What if a big plan falls apart? The goal isn't to obsess over doom, but to rehearse your response so you're not caught off guard. By facing these possibilities, you take away their power to paralyze you. It's like vaccinating your mind against panic. Let's make it real. Imagine you're nervous about a tough talk with a friend. Maybe you need to set a boundary. Instead of avoiding the thought, lean in. What's the worst that could happen? They might get upset, or the conversation could get awkward. Now, picture yourself handling it, staying calm, speaking clearly, and standing your ground. This mental prep makes the real moment less daunting. You're not blindsided, you're ready. Seneca used this daily, reflecting on loss or hardship to stay grounded. It's not about expecting the worst, it's about knowing you can face it. Try this in your own life. Say you're stressed about a work deadline. Take a moment to visualize missing it. Your boss might be annoyed, but you can apologize, learn from the mistake, and plan better next time. Now, when you work, you're not gripped by fear, you're focused. This practice strips away the what-if anxiety that holds you back. It's like clearing fog from a windshield. You see the road ahead more clearly. The Stoics did this to stay resilient, and it works just as well in our fast-paced world. Now, let's talk Amor Fati, Latin for love your fate. This is Stoicism at its boldest, embracing everything life brings, good or bad, as if you chose it. It's not about fake positivity or pretending you enjoy every inconvenience. It's about accepting each moment as part of your journey. Marcus Aurelius saw every challenge as a chance to grow. Delays, failures, even pain. Picture spilling your coffee all over your desk right before a Zoom call. Instead of cursing, you think, this is my test today. Can I clean it up and keep going? You grab a towel, laugh, and move on. Amor Fati turns life's curveballs into opportunities to practice patience or humor. Here's another scenario. Maybe you're dealing with a tough breakup. It hurts, and that's real. Amor Fati doesn't mean you love the pain, it means you accept it as part of your story. What can this teach you? Maybe it's resilience, Or maybe it's clarity about what you want in a partner. By embracing the experience, you find meaning in it. It's like an artist using dark colors to make a painting richer. This mindset shifts how you see setbacks. They're not interruptions. They're part of the canvas of your life. So, how do you make these tools stick? Let's talk practical exercises. First, start a Stoic journal. Every night, spend 5 minutes writing. For the dichotomy of control, note one moment where you focused on what you could control and let go of what you couldn't. Maybe you stayed calm during a heated family dinner instead of arguing. For negative visualization, jot down one potential challenge, like a tough day tomorrow and how you'd handle it if a meeting goes south. You could listen actively and offer solutions. For Amor Fati, reflect on something hard that happened and find one way it helped you grow. That traffic jam, it taught you patience. This journal becomes your Stoic playbook, tracking your progress and sharpening your focus. Another exercise is Stoic meditation. Find a quiet moment, sit comfortably, and breathe deeply for a minute. Repeat to yourself, I control my thoughts and actions. I'm ready for what comes. I embrace my path. Visualize the challenge, say, a stressful work call, and picture yourself responding with calm and clarity. This isn't woo-woo stuff, it's mental training, like an athlete visualizing a game. The Stoics use reflection like this to stay centered, and it's a powerful way to start or end your day. You can also set daily reminders. Pick a phrase, like focus on what's mine or love the moment, and write it on a sticky note, or set it as your phone's lock screen. When you're stressed, glance at it to snap back to Stoic principles. These small cues keep the tools front and center, especially on chaotic days. Over time, they become second nature, like brushing your teeth. These tools, dichotomy of control, negative visualization, and Amor Fati, are your Stoic survival kit. They don't just help you cope, they help you thrive. Whether you're facing a bad day or a life-altering challenge, you've got a way to stay grounded and move forward. In the next part, we'll explore how to apply these practices to work, relationships, and tough times. For now, pick one tool and try it today. Maybe journal tonight or take a moment to visualize a challenge. We've covered the foundation of Stoicism and its powerful tools. Now, let's bring it all together and see how this philosophy fits into the grind of modern life. Stoicism isn't just for ancient philosophers and togas. It's a practical guide for navigating today's pressures, relationships, and unexpected crises. We'll explore how to apply Stoic principles to work, relationships, and tough times, and wrap up with a story of someone putting Stoicism to the test. This is where the rubber meets the road, so let's dive in and make Stoicism work for you. Start with work. Deadlines, demanding bosses, and office drama can make any day feel like a battlefield. Stoicism offers a way to stay steady under pressure. Remember the dichotomy of control. Use it when stress spikes. You can't control a tight deadline or a micromanaging colleague, but you can control your preparation and attitude. Picture yourself facing a last-minute project. Instead of panicking, you focus on what's yours, breaking the task into steps, doing your best, and staying calm. The outcome, whether the boss loves it, isn't up to you. This shift keeps you grounded, like an anchor in choppy waters. What about failure? Maybe you pitch an idea, and it flops. The instinct is to beat yourself up or blame others. Stoicism says, accept the reality and learn. You can't undo the pitch, but you can ask for feedback, refine your approach, and try again. It's like a boxer taking a hit. You don't dwell on the bruise. You adjust your stance and keep fighting. And for conflicts, say a coworker snaps at you. Instead of firing back, use Stoic calm. You control your response. Take a breath, listen, and address the issue without ego. This doesn't just diffuse tension, it earns respect. Let's zoom out to relationships. Whether it's family, friends, or a partner, people can push your buttons. Stoicism helps you stay empathetic and composed. Imagine a heated argument with a sibling over something trivial, like who's hosting a family dinner. Your blood's boiling. But Stoicism reminds you, you can't control their words, only your reaction. Instead of escalating, you pause, listen to their side, and respond with clarity. This is where negative visualization comes in handy. Before tough talks, picture them going poorly. Maybe they misunderstand you and plan to stay patient. It's like rehearsing a play, so the live performance feels smoother. Empathy is key in relationships. And Stoicism doesn't mean being cold. It's about understanding others' perspectives while keeping your cool. Say a friend's venting about their bad day, and you're tempted to jump in with advice. A Stoic listens fully, offering support without getting sucked into the drama. Or maybe your partner's stressed and snaps at you, instead of taking it personally. You see their stress as the cause, not you. Amor Fati fans here love the messiness of relationships as part of life's richness. These moments test your patience, but they also deepen your connections when you handle them with care. Now, let's talk crises, those gut punch moments like illness or loss. Stoicism shines here, offering a way to face adversity with courage. You can't control a diagnosis or the pain of losing someone, but you can control how to respond. Take a health scare. The fear is real, but Stoicism pushes you to focus on what's in your hands, following treatment, staying informed, and maintaining your spirit. It's not about denying the struggle, it's about refusing to let it define you. Marcus Aurelius faced constant challenges, yet he wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." That's the Stoic mindset in action. Losses, even tougher. If you've lost someone close, the grief can feel like a tidal wave. Stoicism doesn't ask you to suppress it. Feel the sadness, it's human. But focus on what you can do. Honor their memory. Cherish the moments you had. Or support others grieving. Amor Fati helps here. Accepting loss as part of life's cycle doesn't erase the pain, but it gives it meaning. It's like planting a tree in memory of someone. The act doesn't bring them back, but it creates something lasting. This approach builds resilience, letting you carry the weight without breaking. To bring this all together, let's meet Sarah, a fictional character living a modern life with Stoicism as her guide. Sarah's a 30-something graphic designer, juggling a demanding job, a new relationship, and the recent loss of her dad. Last month, her boss rejected her big design pitch, and she felt crushed. Normally, she'd spiral into self-doubt, but she'd been practicing Stoicism, using the Dichotomy of Control. She accepted she couldn't change her boss's decision. Instead, she asked for feedback, reworked her designs, and pitched again. The second pitch landed, and even if it hadn't, Sarah knew she'd done her part. At home, her relationship with her partner, Alex, hit a rough patch. Alex was stressed from work and got snappy. Sarah's first instinct was to argue. While she tried negative visualization, she imagined a full-blown fight and how she'd stay calm. When Alex snapped again, Sarah took a breath, listened, and gently asked what was wrong. That opened a real conversation, and they grew closer. Stoicism didn't make the tension vanish, it gave Sarah the tools to navigate it with empathy. The hardest part was her dad's passing. The grief was heavy, and Sarah couldn't fix it. But she leaned on Amor Fati, accepting the loss. As part of her story, she started journaling, writing letters to her dad about memories and lessons he taught her. She also volunteered at a community center he loved, turning pain into purpose. It wasn't easy some days. She just cried, but Stoicism helped her find meaning in the hurt. Sarah's not superhuman. She's just using Stoic principles to face life's ups and downs. How can you start applying this? At work, try a Stoic. Pause before reacting to stress. If a project tanks, list what you can control your effort. Your next steps and act on those. In relationships, practice listening without jumping to fix or fight. Before a tough talk, visualize it going wrong and plan your calm response. For crises, journal about what you're facing. Write what's in your control and one small action you can take, like calling a friend or researching options. These steps don't solve everything, but they keep you moving forward. Another trick is a daily Stoic reflection. Each evening, spend 5 minutes asking, where did I apply Stoicism today? Where could I improve? Maybe you stayed patient in a meeting but snapped at a friend. Celebrate the win, learn from the slip, and try again tomorrow. You can also carry a Stoic mantra, something like I choose my response, or this is my path, to anchor you in tough moments. Write it down or set it as a phone reminder. These habits make Stoicism a living practice, not just a cool idea. Sarah's story and these practices show Stoicism's power in modern life, work pressures, relationship hiccups, or deep loss. Of Stoicism doesn't make them disappear, but it gives you a way to face them with clarity and strength. You become like a tree in a storm, rooted, flexible, enduring. This is the Stoic life, not perfect, but purposeful. We've journeyed through the heart of Stoicism, understanding reality, mastering practical tools, and applying them to work, relationships, and crises. It's not just ancient wisdom, it's a blueprint for thriving in today's chaos. Stoicism hands you the reins to your mind, letting you face life's ups and downs with clarity and strength. Think about it, every challenge, from a tough day at work to a personal loss, becomes a chance to grow. That's the Stoic promise inner freedom. No matter what's happening around you. This philosophy isn't about being perfect. It's about progress. Each time you choose calm over chaos, focus on what you control, or embrace a setback as part of your path, you're building resilience. Picture yourself as a Stoic in training, getting stronger with every small step. Maybe you pause before snapping in an argument or journal about a tough moment to find its lesson. These acts stack up, creating a life that's not just reactive, but purposeful. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. So, what's next? Start small. Pick one. Stoic practice may be a daily reflection or the dichotomy of control, and try it this week. Notice how it shifts your perspective. Life won't stop throwing curveballs, but you'll be ready to catch them. Stoicism is your anchor, helping you stand firm and move forward, no matter the storm. Due to time constraints, we'll wrap up here. I hope this video has been helpful to you. If it offers even a small spark of clarity or strength, I'm deeply grateful. Save this video to your playlist for a quick Stoic boost anytime. Please like and share it with others. Sometimes the right message at the right moment can change a life. And don't forget to subscribe to Daily Stoic Habits and hit the bell so you never miss our next value-packed video. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you soon.